Ladies and gentlemen, baseball star and newfound poker celebrity, Jose Canseco, here at the 2009 World Series of Poker playing the Dream Team event. I'm going to kick it off with something. What's more fun for you, reality TV or poker?
Poker. Love poker, addicted to it. Reality TV programming can be inconsistent.
Inconsistent. Okay. But what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you on reality TV that never made it on TV, or at least so far?
Well, it seems like everything I do makes it on TV. So when I did Surreal Live, Pros vs. Joe's, last shot with Jose Canseco, believe me, every single shot, as uncomfortable as it may have looked, made it.
Made it right on there?
That seems like I can smooth to the rider.
All right.
Pick my nose and go like that.
Made it on TV. Yeah. Now, one of the things the poker world first was introduced to as when you played the ladies event at the LA Poker Classic. Now, can you give me a little background on the why and how things turned out?
Actually, we were in the neighborhood. My girlfriend wanted to play, and we stepped in. I wasn't going to play, but other people wanted me to play, believe it or not. The women wanted me to play, my girlfriend wanted me to play, the promoter wanted me to play just to promote the event. I'm Jose Canseco, big 6'4", 250-pound, strong guy playing in the women's event. And all of a sudden I played, I got knocked out by a girl, obviously. And the next day they wrote some derogatory articles about it. But basically, they asked me to play. They wanted to promote the women's tournament, and I had a lot of fun.
Okay, that's a good way to come around. I don't think anybody's ever gotten your side of the story on that.
They never get my side of the story, believe me. They only get the media side and the wrong side.
This is a good point. If you could clarify one thing in your life to everybody out there, what would it be?
Very simply, I'm not who they think I am.
You're not who they think you are.
Absolutely not. Not even close.
Not even close. All right. Have you ever tried yoga?
Never tried yoga.
I
would not try it.
All right. The little silly crate thing that just drives you crazy. That one little niggling thing somebody can do to just drive you nuts.
Talk way too much.
Talk way too much. Well, we better not hang out.
Yeah.
People say that I look like...
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Somebody said Eric Estrada one time. Meanwhile, I'm about a foot tall and he has 100 pounds. So someone, I see in a casino, came up to me. I thought they were joking. They said, "Excuse me, are you Eric Estrada?" I was like, no, not even close.
No.
No.
People wouldn't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, you're here with the On Tilt team.
Yes.
Doing a little bit on that. But which team are you playing on for Dream Team?
It's just called On Tilt.
On Tilt?
On Tilt, right. We have 3 of the best players in LA, hopefully.
All right.
We can go a long way. It's a great company, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's a huge, great event.
Who else is on your team?
Well, you got Eric back here, obviously, the guy who talks a lot.
Right.
And, he annoys me sometimes when he talks so much. But, and our other member, I don't know where he went. He's out here somewhere.
Took off somewhere. That's all right. If you had an ultimate dream date, what would it be? See the softer side of it.
Oh my God. Not with whom? What would we be doing?
Well, you could say it would be with somebody doing something with just that person, or just doing whatever. It's up to you.
God, ultimate dream. Be completely secluded on some type of island, around no people whatsoever.
Very
no
nice.
Cell phones, no nothing. Right. Beautiful beach, beautiful weather, perfect.
Now, in the middle of one of the other interviews, you said you weren't an expert on poker.
Maybe a nudist colony would be.
That could work. In the middle of one of the other interviews, you mentioned that you weren't an expert on poker, but you were an expert on women. What are the top?
I think I am.
You think you are? What are the top 3 Jose Canseco tips on women?
Oh my God! Don't argue with them. Number 1.
Okay.
Don't marry without prenuptial. Number 2. You're gonna get killed. And realize that they think nothing like you. Those are the 3 tips. Don't try to figure them out. It's impossible.
These are good tips. I think we should all take that on. All right. Poker player that throws the best parties. Actually, we're going to skip that one. In your life, either the pro baseball player or pro poker player throws the best parties.
Oh, I've thrown the best parties. Maybe not the poker party, but I've had some incredible parties at my home.
Now, you feel a little vindicated lately about some of the things that have come out. You wrote your book. People said, he's just, writing a bunch of things. And now all of a sudden, bang, we're hitting things square in the face. Do you feel a little vindicated, or do you feel nobody's come back to ask you about
No, people have come back. I do interviews all the time on it. I don't know if it's vindicated. I just wanted to get my life story out there. I just wanted to tell and educate people on how I disappeared off the face of the earth at 35 years old, 38 home runs for the 500. How I got blackballed and what happened. Just the Jose Canseco story, the true story.
Now, do you think with what happened with your former teammate Mark McGwire in St. Louis that he was, that he's getting kind of a shaft deal with basically people not voting for him for the Hall of Fame, kind of putting him on the out list?
Well, I don't think he got a shaft deal whatsoever. I mean, Mark McGwire retired under his own will.
Right.
Turned down $27 million. And basically got bored of the game of baseball. He could have still been playing, making $9, $10, $20 million a year, and so he never got shafted. The only individual that got shafted was myself. Blackballed at the age of 35, 38 home runs for the 500, and severed from the game I love. All the other individuals basically retired under their own will, and are still playing, and are going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame.
That's a good point.
It's a fact.
And I wasn't even planning on jumping off on that kind of thing, but some questions you just want to ask.
Right.
That's all there. All right. Do you still own a VCR or cassette tape player?
God. VCR.
All right.
Cassette tape.
Most expensive traffic ticket you have ever gotten?
It was probably speeding at over 200 miles an hour.
What car were you driving going to 200 miles? Ah, okay. All right. What's your favorite dance craze?
Dance craze. I mean, I used to love breakdancing back then in the 80s.
Back in the day?
Yeah, otherwise, I mean,
nothing
I
else?
wish they would bring back breakdancing.
This is true. If they asked you to be on Dancing with the Stars, would you accept?
Absolutely. People have no idea, but I can really dance. I would love it.
This is beautiful. It's out there, folks. There we are. Last thing you do before you go to bed?
God, brush my teeth most of the time, floss.
All right.
That's about it.
Okay. Favorite celebrity crush?
God. I saw Transformers the other day, Megan Fox. It's amazing how she went from a young-looking girl to a woman. She actually looks a lot more exotic. Wow, she's kind of gorgeous.
So it's universally mind-bending. Professional athlete,
the last beautiful woman. Angelina Jolie, she's married, she's a little bit older, so Megan Fox, I think, is taking that.
That's a good point. This is a good point. The TV is on at 2 in the morning. You're all alone. What's on the TV?
Oh, God. It's funny because I sleep with the TV on.
Right.
So it could be anything. Forensic Files. I love those Discovery channels, so any one of those.
All right.
George Lopez, Married with Children. It just depends on the cast.
Right. What is the definition of sexy according to Jose Canseco?
God. We'll come back to that one.
Okay, all right, we'll come back to that one in a second. All right, TV season premiere you are most excited about?
You know what's funny? I watch late night TV, so I don't get to watch a whole lot of premieres. I'm into sci-fi and horrors, so any of the premieres there.
Right. We're running into a little bit of noise. I apologize to everybody out there, but we do these on top. In fact, I think we're about to have the chip truck come through in the echoing rotunda. With that in mind, I'm going to ask you the one last question. We're going to answer real loud. What are you emotionally allergic to?
Aggressive women.
Aggressive women.
Yes.
All right. So, ladies, if you're coming after Jose, what's the trick?
Be yourself. Down to earth and funny.
That's beautiful.